Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of KARLTON SAYS Live. Now we're doing things a little different today. As you can see, we're like in the, let me make sure my mic on pause. Hold on. Okay, it is. You know we have to do stuff like that. We're in a different situation right now. We're in a different setting. We're actually at my parents' home. They graciously allowed us to use the home to film KARLTON SAYS Live today. And as you can see, we're not live. We're taping it, keeping it real for you. I'm gonna let you know the real deal. We're actually taping. So, you know, we're kind of working through some different things right now.
But it's live to you because it's new to you.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah.
And because we've been doing KARLTON SAYS Live now for 26 episodes, this is episode number 26. Mm-hmm. Yes. So I'm not going to change the name just because we're not technically live. So we're just going to keep KARLTON SAYS Live. Why not? I mean,
right.
Let's just do it, right?
KARLTON said so.
Right, exactly. So I'm KARLTON T. Clay.
And I'm Tamika Lamb.
And we are going to give you the news of what's happening in our world and also entertainment news as well. But we're definitely going to start out with some serious things that are happening. Let's talk about, first of all, the Ebola virus. That is the big thing that is, seems to be like growing within our nation. It started off over in Africa. You had two people that was working over there. They got real sick. They brought them back over here to Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Well, we're not in Atlanta, but over to Atlanta at Emory University Hospital, and they're fine now. Yeah. But there are some other people that are not been infected. There's Thomas Duncan? Yeah, Thomas Duncan. He was infected. He did. But he died. Mm-hmm. And then there are now two nurses who were working on him. They've not been infected, and one of the nurses have been transported. They're in Atlanta right now,
right?
At the Emory University Hospital,
and that's the newest case from Monday, the one that's transported to Emory.
Right. So why isn't everybody going to Emory? I'm just saying like the Tommy, the guy that died, he's African American, and that's the question. That's the controversy that seems to be taking place right now. Is why wasn't he transported
to Emory? Like he went to Texas.
Right.
What's that about? And
then right now, I think that one of the nurses, she's Asian, if I'm not mistaken.
But she's still in Texas. But the new
one that just got diagnosed,
who's also black, by the way,
she's been sent over to Emory.
Right.
Why isn't everybody? It seems like Emory has what's good. So why isn't everybody going to Emory? It might be a case of insurance.
It might be a case of that, or it might be a case of let's see which hospital can save people, because the hospitals that we're using are not saving people. My concern with this whole situation, and we were talking about it yesterday, is that the two nurses, when Mr. Duncan passed away, what I don't understand is when you confined his roommates and you confined everyone that he worked with, why did you not confine the doctors and the nurses? Mm-hmm. Why didn't you tell them, stay at the hospital, you know, you guys are going to have to live in a bubble until we see if you show these symptoms? Because the Asian girl, she got to leave work. We don't know who she's been in contact with. Exactly. And now the newest patient, she even flew on a plane. She went out of town afterwards. Why do you think it's okay for you to jump on a plane and go out of town after you've been working with an Ebola patient that passed away? Mr. Duncan had passed away, and 2 days later she jumped on a plane.
Right.
Why no one thought to say, y'all can't travel, y'all need to come back to this hospital? Because now you have it. So now you've exposed people not only at the hospital, but your family, your friends, people that when you visited, what restaurant did you go to? What spoon did you eat off of? Mm-hmm. Like, we don't know how this thing is catching. We don't know if it's airborne.
That's true.
It's just, we know nothing about it, and we don't have a cure.
Right. Exactly. It seems to be spreading like wildfire, and I understand we just need to get our lives and get it together. And it's just it's crazy. Some people think this is a conspiracy.
I don't know if it's a conspiracy. A lot of people are talking about it's a sign of the times, and I know we try to stay away from that subject, but honestly, I really do feel like when things like this are happening, it's happening for a reason. And us here, we're all in pandemonium and panic and all this type of thing. We need to get, like you said, get our lives and figure out how we're going to battle this and fight it. Like, no one really knows. They're using blood transfusions because they don't even have medicine. Mm-hmm. That's how they're curing them from blood transfusions of the patients that survive.
This medicine, that experimental medicine that was used on the first two patients, the guy, the doctor, Thomas Kent, I think is his name, is his name ain't Thomas, it's Dr. Kent. He's giving transfusions because they're saying his blood now has the antibodies that fights the Ebola virus.
But the only catch with that is that if you're not, say he's blood type A positive, if you're not an A positive, you can't get the transfusion. And that's what they're trying to say is how Mr. Duncan passed away, because his blood type was like a B negative or something, and he could not get the transfusion. I don't know if I really want to believe that. But either way, we got to find a better way than a blood transfusion, because they said that the medicine they use, the United States can't afford more of that medicine. It's not that they don't have any more of the medicine, you guys. It's that the United States has not bought any more.
What you mean the United States can't afford it? Say what? No, let's get these celebrities who have all this money.
Where they at?
And what are you doing? What do you see? This I'm talking about. This is what I'm saying. You got all this money. You talking about life ain't fair. You know, people ain't treating us right. Use your money to make a difference.
Right, and that's why Bill and Melinda Gates gave the $40 million, and I think the Facebook guy, what's his name again?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark, he gave $10 million towards it, because he was like, if it just takes money to find a vaccine or to get this medicine to cure these people, and then we can find a vaccine, let's just get it. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
It makes no
sense.
sense.
You had 2 antidotes, but you don't have enough for the people to catching it. Clearly, it's spreading like wildfire, people. Next week, it's probably going to be another case. Don't want to speak it into existence, but this is the way it's looking. Like, we don't know if you can catch it in 24 hours, 48, a week.
Right. Yeah.
So,
get your lives. I need people with the money. I need y'all to fork it over.
And they said animals can catch it too. And every last person that has had it has had an animal. So think about your little puppy, little Fluffy, that's running around the park, and you done pet Fluffy, and now you got it. You don't know how these people got it.
You don't know. So
scary.
All I can say is pray.
And sanitize.
That's true. Wash your hands.
Please don't eat behind nobody. If they coughing, walk away, hold your breath.
Right.
Sanitize, bathe on the regular. Do those types of things that can help you. Some vitamin C. I don't know if it worked, but it worked for colds and flu. Might work in this case.
Sometimes the simple things are what will work. So, but definitely make sure you pray.
Be healthy. Take care of yourself. And pray.
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 Yeah.
Pray first.
Right. Exactly. Now, speaking of prayer, here's a situation happening in Houston where the mayor is now calling for pastors to turn over their sermons so that they can review them before they preach the sermon. The reason being is because there are preachers who are preaching that homosexuality is a sin. Mm-hmm. So, and the mayor of I guess the city of Houston, she's a lesbian. So
okay, this makes sense now.
So yeah, so they're calling for pastors to turn in their sermons. Yeah.
So when did this become a state dictatorship? And when this kind of feels a little popish. I was telling you, it feels like, how England, when you have to go to the Pope and ask them for permission. Mm-hmm. Why do you need permission? You can carry a gun in church, but you need permission to talk about what you're teaching your congregation. If the congregation does not want to hear it, they have the freedom to walk away.
We all have the freedom to walk away.
We have the freedom to walk away.
Right. I feel like, okay, again, you have the right to love and be with who you want to be with. Right. I do believe that everyone should have access to, care. Everybody should have equal rights. You know what I'm saying?
The basic human rights should be across the
board. For everybody.
Nobody should be anyone.
Exactly. Right. I agree. I definitely agree with that. So definitely I do feel like, if gay couples want to get married and they want to express their love and do all that's what they want to do. But my thing is, I feel like the rights that were taken from them are now starting to be taken away from the other side. Is that not
a type of prejudice?
It is.
In a way, I feel like it is. Now you're saying you can't say how you feel. You can't feel a certain type of way. You have to ask me if you can say what you want to say. It's like the tables have turned. You fought so hard to say, let us all be equal and be able to say what we want and live how we want. And we was born like this, and then you turn around and you do it back.
That's not right.
People, heterosexuals, it's people that's not gay, lesbian, or transgender that have helped them fight for this right, and now you're taking away their right and their voice. I don't feel like that's fair.
I agree.
And I feel if you have that type of congregation that's going to listen and is going to understand and is going to form their own opinions as human beings, they should be able to listen to the sermon without getting permission. Mm. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, first of all, I didn't know the mayor had that much power in a city. I didn't know. I thought it was the commissioners.
I thought the right to, your right to religion, is a part of our Constitution. And so you should be able to practice whatever you want to practice and say whatever you want to say. You got preachers that's got snakes at church. What to do with the snakes bite you and stuff?
Yeah.
And you can drink the Kool-Aid, but we can't talk about what we want to talk about.
I just feel like if you don't like what the particular pastor is talking about, then I feel like that you have the option and the right to leave. You can leave. Yeah. You can leave that church. You know what I'm saying?
You can just put your little finger up. You know, you got to be respectful. Y'all put that finger up. Put the finger up and you walk off.
Peace out. That's all. That's it.
Right.
Well, that's my alarm. Again, we're trying something new. It's just me and Tamika here. So that's my alarm. We're gonna end our first segment. What we're doing is we're bringing something back. You know, when we first started KARLTON Says Live, we were showing music videos highlighting independent artists here in the area, and also, you know, around the country, basically. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna throw to our first music video. It's my girl Passionate with her video Stronger. We'll be right back.
So much pain, so many heartaches, so many lies to my face, so many people to walk away, so many words that I didn't say, so much rejection, a lot of pain, so much hurt and a lot of rain, so many tears on my face. Never knew life could be this way. Some mornings I would tuck my chin in my chest, take small breaths and cry till there was nothing left. I used to tell God that I couldn't go much longer, but with every test and trial He made me stronger. Now I'm stronger. Now I push a little bit harder. I won't quit, I'm going further. Can't stop now, no, 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 no. I'm stronger. Now I run a little bit faster, holding on to the master. I won't quit, no, 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 no. I'm stronger. So much trouble on every side, so many nights where I had to cry, so many thoughts like I'm gonna die. So I got myself ready to say goodbye. So many people had it out for me, so many friends created agony, so much doubt made it hard to breathe, that I closed my eyes so I couldn't see. Some mornings I would tuck my chin in my chest, take small breaths and cry till there was nothing left. I used to tell God that I couldn't go much longer, but with every test and trial He made me stronger. Now I'm stronger. Now I push a little bit harder. I won't quit, I'm going further. Can't stop now, no, 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 no. I'm stronger. Now I run a little bit faster, holding on to the master. I won't quit, no, 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 no. I'm stronger. You should.
All right, guys, we're back for another segment of KARLTON Says Live. Now, of course, what we do here, we talk about entertainment. Now, we did the serious stuff the first segment. Now we're going to get into some entertainment news. This week was the BET Hip Hop Awards.
A moment of silence
For those who didn't watch.
for the show.
Because I didn't watch it.
She wasn't.
I didn't watch it. I'm going to tell you, I didn't watch it because, first off, I didn't even know it was coming on this week. And I was at work. And normally when award shows come on, I try to finagle my way to be at home to watch it. Mm-hmm. I didn't feel like it was necessary for me to do it this time.
It came to me as a surprise. I actually woke up like around 11 o'clock and went to get something to drink out of my fridge when I heard BET Awards coming on tomorrow night. I was like, oh, well, surprise. Wasn't nobody going to tell me that it's coming on?
Right. I don't. Here's my thing. I was talking to this about with Kendra, my sister. I was like, you know, we already have the BET Awards overall. Mm-hmm. And then you got the BET Hip Hop Awards. Mm-hmm. And then you got the Soul Train Awards. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got all these award shows. But I mean, it's like, especially with the Hip Hop Awards, I feel like they already have a hip hop category in the BET Awards. just scoop it all into one.
Well, they're competing with MTV because MTV has the MTV Music, then the movie, then the something with video, something with their shows.
But movies have nothing to do with the music. They have their set. I can see if BET had their like BET Television Awards, like where they're awarding the like different shows or whatever. But the BET Awards encompasses everything mostly with African American music. With MTV, you have the MTV Music Video Awards, but then you have the movie awards. The movies are totally separate from the videos.
Well, I just feel like when the Hip Hop Awards started, it was when Atlanta was hot. Y'all remember when Atlanta was hot? Everybody was coming out of Atlanta. Everybody was making records and stuff, and so they started filming it there. And now they're still trying to have the 2005 era and 2014. It's just not really working. And on top of that, don't get me wrong, I love the music. Everyone loves a bit of ratchet in their life daily, and I do like my daily portion of ratchet music. I will say that, but I just feel like 3 hours of ratchet is ratchet overload. I can't do it, and I most definitely cannot take any rapper seriously that has on hot pink tights and a white dress on stage talking about how you jacked my cousin. A$AP Rocky. Or I think it's A$AP Rocky. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. tlampkin47@gmail.com. Putting it out there. That way you won't be mad at Carlton. He had on a white knitted dress. You know the knitted dresses that women wear to the beach?
Yeah.
Okay, so he had that on with a black scarf and some black glasses.
Say
wet. And he had on some combat boots. And he was rapping about how I will jack your cousin. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take you seriously right now with this white dress on.
Oh, okay.
Lil Wayne had on some pink tights. I cannot.
I don't want to.
They were sagging too.
I can't be a part of it. I was looking on my Facebook feed though during the awards, and I didn't see a lot of favorite comments about it. It wasn't really, people weren't really popping off normally with award show anyway. So I was kind of okay. I guess I'll watch it when BET runs it for the 1,000th time.
Yeah, we'll see it again next week, y'all, and then we'll be able to tell y'all about what we did and did not like, because it's gonna come on a day where we don't have anything else to watch.
Exactly.
So we're gonna sit down and watch it.
Right.
The biggest part of the show that I've heard about is Little Mama's lace front and how she looks like Mufasa. You didn't see it on Instagram? Aw, y'all saw it. Y'all, he's late to the party. I'll show it to him. She pretty much looks like Mufasa, her makeup and everything. My thing is I like the hair color. I like the fact that she's trying to be grown. I just felt like maybe her facial expressions were a little Lion King-y with that hairdo.
Tried it. She tried it right now.
And they said something about she got breast enhancements as well.
I haven't seen it.
Little Mimi Fosty. I don't know. I saw the picture. Yeah, her nose been pinched and she kind of look like Mufasa, so everyone's picking on her.
Aww.
Moment of silence for your try. Rest in peace.
Speaking of lace fronts, Beyonce has a new look. She has a new lace. What you laughing? Why you laughing? Beyonce has a new lace front look, a little new bangs. I guess it's little reminiscent of how she looked in the telephone video with Lady Gaga.
Okay, ladies. So, do you remember the first time you attempted to cut your or your baby doll's or your little sister's bangs? When you twisted it and then you cut it and then it was uneven, so you had to cut it again and it was uneven again on this side, so then when you cut it again it was at the root. That's what her hair looks like. I understand the Bayhive goes hard. I go hard for Beyonce a lot of times. I'm like, yeah, it's innovative. Absolutely not, Beyonce. You have way too much money for that. What you should have done was said, this bang is a little too short. I'm going to need you to get another track and go ahead and swoop that over. You just don't walk out like that and think that it's okay. You did not wake up like that, or maybe you did. Now we see the real you, because that's not cute. It ain't cute. It's not hot.
Wow, you went in, Tamika. The Beehive is coming for you.
You know what? I gave y'all my email address.
What's your email address again? Because I didn't say it.
tlampkin47@gmail.com. I mean, and here's the thing. I love how, original she is with a lot of things. Mm-hmm. But that just looked like a mistake gone wrong. And you know how it was with, oh, Lord, we done put this in our head and now we can't get it out. We on the way to work. No, you have way too much money and you're on vacation. You got time on your hands to fix that. So, ladies, do not get the Beyonce bang and say this is the new step, because it's not hot, it's not coming out. You're gonna look like a fool.
Flawless.
You're gonna look flawful.
Ah!
Full of flaws, ladies. Do not do it. Please do not do it for your sake, okay?
Oh man. Well, what's not full of flaws is the new hit ABC comedy show Blackish, starring Anthony Anderson and Tracy Ellis Ross and Lawrence Fishburne. New comedy on ABC. We're already 3 episodes in. 4th episode came out on Wednesday.
I love it.
It's a great show. Now, I'm admit, first episode I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I kind of not sure about that.
I'm gonna need a little more from you guys.
You're right. I was a little unsure, but watching episode 2 and 3, I have to catch up on 4. But watching 2, I was like, this show is hilarious. The Nod episode was funny.
Oh gosh.
I was gut wrenching funny. It was really hilarious.
Really funny.
It's just great to see our people again. I always say this, it's great to see our people doing great things.
Right.
And pushing the envelope and it's just doing something different. It's a great show. It's a great family show. And it's different, and it's something that's very much needed.
Right, and it just shows all perspectives of life and all forms of life. And you know how some people say, because the mother is a doctor and the father works for a commercial,
he's like an ad agency.
He's like an ad agency, and he's like top guy in it. And I just feel like it just shows you again to where you can still be real. Mm-hmm. Without having to dumb yourself down. You can still be intelligent. You can still have fun. You can still articulate. You can still be a professional and also be real with yourself. So it's like that battle of when do I, do this and when do I do that, and things that even people that are not black battle with every day, like how do I relate to certain situations. And I really do feel like it's a good show. I love it. You guys, you really need to tune in on Wednesdays. It's right after Modern Family. It's hilarious. It's a really good show. Right
before Nashville.
Before American Horror Story.
That's not on the same station to me.
It doesn't matter. We
not
turn the station.
No, you will not. You will not turn the station. Absolutely not. You will.
What you gonna watch next? The Good Wife?
Oh,
dick.
Tried it. You throwing shade on somebody who's not even on the show right now. Aww. You tried it. She was talking about you, Dion. just in case you decide to watch this, she was talking about you. We are going to throw to another break. We have another video. My homeboy Shotty P, of course, he's been on here several times. This is his video. Check it out. We'll be right back.
Shotty P, baby. Let's get it cracking like your grandmama toes popping in the mold stockings. My lord to fix all them toe problems. You on the ball, I'm trying to globe trot 'em. That means globe hopping from here to where they speak old lie. Now I'm your problem, your nose dropping, there's no stopping. The one that even Danny DK saying he show stopping. Can't hear rappers, so on these beats I choke the soul out 'em. Do 'em like drop a can of grab start poke a hole out 'em. Make 'em lean back, tell 'em don't worry, Fat Joe got 'em. Fake thugs claim they garden tools, bring the hole out 'em. Speaking of holes in this world, there's a whole lot. So when it comes to good girls, I rose and choke gold bottom. Let 'em go to Melrose and do some more shopping. Money sitting low and low till I'm flow right. These rappers making my city look like an old Gotham. Jesus is the head, that means Satan just like the blow bottom. Who bought them new J's? For sure you know your bro got 'em. I don't like to brag, but I copped them before the stove got 'em. Them 1-2 navy blue new obsidians. No ad-libs on the track, I just call it don't let the ditty in. Wanna be 50 trying to hit me with the mini-man. Destroy all of them cause I'm the modern day Gideon. I bet you don't know who that is though. Open up your Bible instead of listening to Cisco. Man, I've been on fire, no I never needed Crisco. I wish these other rappers would retire, catch a strip throat. Catch diarrhea with no Pepto-Bismol. Instead of serving the Father, you rather serve a dead goat. Yeah, it's cool to get the dough, no Bisco, but I would rather save me, you, her, and his soul. I said it once before, that's that kingdom business. Yeah, I know my God is good and I don't need a witness. R.I.P. I rip this, B.I.G. I spit this. I wish that all of these fake young G's would get this. See, Jesus Christ is the only one that'll die for you. Claiming they your boys when ain't none of them gonna ride for you. Stand in front of the judge, ain't none of them gonna lie for you. The most to do is bury you and pick a tie for you. So this day, choose whom you gon' serve. You can flip them birds or you can get this word. Peace. Oh Lord, oh Lord, you already know. This is
Living Legend.
Can nobody?
All right, guys, that was it. This is it for KARLTON Says Live. You know, this is our first time doing this. I think it worked out pretty well.
I really like it. I feel like it gives you the comfort of your own home.
Yes, because I'm actually in my home.
You get to be in this home. It's beautiful, by the way. But yeah,
it was
fun.
Yeah, definitely was a lot of fun, a little different. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of KARLTON Says Live. For those last week wasn't here because we were in Chicago for the Taste of Theater Festival. We came in third. So shout out to the cast of A Woman's Worth. We did it. Awesome. I want to give a special thanks to Q, Urs, Tamika, not Tamika. Shoot, Risha. Well, thank you, Tamika. I'm about to see you right there. Risha, Shataria, Bridget, Nicole, and Tina. That's what I meant to say, Tina. I got so many names in my head, I be getting stuff mixed up.
And P.O.P. Hold it down.
Who?
P.O.P.
Who's P.O.P.?
Hold it down.
What's that?
Oh my. We really have to educate Carlton. Please, y'all.
I don't know who that is.
Comment, because he really is lost. Y'all should see how he looked at me. He's really lost right now. Legally blind. I'm legally blind. Mama, I love you. P.O.P. Hold it down.
While Tamika tries to educate me, we thank you guys for tuning in to KARLTON. Thank you for tuning in to KARLTON Says Live. We will see y'all next week. Same time, same channel. Y'all be blessed. What's P.O.P.?
Are you serious?
I don't know what that is.
Are you really serious on that?
I don't know what that is.
I love you. P.O.P. Hold it down. Right, these all good pimps, boy.
Hey, so tell us your side. What happened?
Hey, I'm an innocent bystander. They saying I drove a getaway car, but I cannot see. I'm legally blind. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I'm innocent.
Come on this way.
So are you from Houston?
Man, I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, and I'm a female. I did not drive no getaway car. I'm legally blind.